All right, so it says, next question, it says, what's a genre of music you think deserves more recognition and why? Uh, Genre of music that deserves more recognition. I mean, I would probably say maybe classical music. The reason why I say classical music deserves more recognition is because there are a lot of gems that classic music has produced, and feel like most music connoisseurs, most fans, they know the basic ones. Like everybody knows Beethoven, everybody knows Mozart. So it's like they know the big ones, but there's a lot that goes into the classical music that a lot of people don't get. I took a music class in college recently, and one of the things that we had to do was listen to classical music and kind of like study it and understand the emotion that goes into making these songs and the emotion that it brings out of you. Um, these songs, they aren't necessarily pop records. They aren't here to make you dance or make you bop to a beat. They're here to, it's like poetry in chords. So the same way you listen to a poem, and a poem will make you feel a certain emotion, that's what the classical music does. Classical music is there to make you feel, whether it's make you feel something that the composer is feeling, or make you feel something that the composer wants you to feel. Either way, I feel like, if a lot of people went back to tapping into that genre, it'll make people feel better, because classical music used to be a really big thing, before we really had recorded music, as far as pop. These last 100 or so years, pop music and R&B, jazz, all that kind of took over, but classical music has always really been there. So if people get back into that, I feel like it'll benefit everybody.